Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League on tap for you. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Nick Frasso. Here's some more information. Not many pitchers stand as tall as he does, and that can present a challenge for hitters. They're not used to seeing someone with his height on the bump. That may lead to some more bad swings in the early innings, and it also makes it easier for him to live at the bottom of the zone because it's harder for hitters to get on plane. Ready to go. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Forrest Wall. And we are underway.
Ball one, no strike.
Next one's fouled back. 1-1 pitch now. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. What a take with 2 strikes. That one is foul. We'll see another. Wines, here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. There's one down. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Mason McCoy. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And 2 away now. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They left a ton of runners on base in their last game and couldn't really cash in when they had opportunities. It comes down to good fundamental hitting. These batters to recognize the situation and adapt their approaches.
Aye. 0-1.
In the dirt.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. Gauthier. Out number 3. End of a half inning of play. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Efrain Contreras. Here's a scouting report. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Justin Dean. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball left side. Dungan. Throw to first in time. Let's check out the lineup. With the wind blowing in, the big bats in this lineup might have to focus a little more on small ball. Everyone up and down the lineup has to focus on doing his job and don't try to fight the wind too much, because that's a recipe for a bunch of cans of corn. So digging in, Austin Gauthier. And he's got really good wheels, one of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there.
0-2.
1 out and the base is empty. Liner, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the third baseman, David.
Here's the third baseman, David Bodie. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Nice stop. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. This broadcast is sponsored by Babs Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City.
That's a ball.
Sheets goes 6'5", 28 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Pitch is in the dirt.
1 strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-2. On the ground, right side, Bracho. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Clay Dungan.
Clay Dungan, the next to hit. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. Didn't go. Second inning, no score thus far. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multi-dimensional because they could really scoot. Got it started a little too early there, strike 1. Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him a long way. Three and one, couldn't come up with it.
Batting sixth, the left
So a runner aboard. Next to hit, Ryan Wilson. Swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. That's in for a strike. Whoa, they get the out. It's chilly out there, and that can make it tougher on the hitters to consistently make good contact. Maybe he was trying to jumpstart their offense with a stolen base, but it just didn't work out that time. Now here's the 0-2. Popped up. And that's that. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. We're all tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Ward. That one ripped into right center. And a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. So up next, Eddie Rosario. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Ground ball right side. And steps on the bag for the out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Cody Hosey.
Next is the designated hitter, Cody Hosey. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Out to short, McCoy. Tosses to first, and 2 away now as the run comes in from third. They played a little small ball there. After he doubled, one ground out advances him to third, and another one brings him home to score. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rush. And the buzz around him is really remarkable. Certainly in high demand for autographs before and after games. A lot of talent and even more upside still there. It's really been a treat watching him play here in the minors, but the big leagues are calling, and he should be up there sooner than later. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to center. Wall in and to the right. Brings it in for the third out. On to the next inning, stepping in, Ripken Reyes.
Ripken Reyes.
That one almost got the hitter. Runner on base to start the inning. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. Here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
0-1's the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to left field. One down. Throws to second. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Kai Murphy.
Number 4, Kai Murphy.
And that's in there at the knees. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. Back to the top of the order here. And now the center fielder, Forrest Wall. Struck out swinging in the first AB.
Yeah.
Still just 1 out here in the inning. This pitch popped up. Ward. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason McCoy.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Mason McCoy. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
2 outs, bases empty. Line drive, base hit. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third, coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chris Newell. Grounds this one up the middle. Over to first. And one gone as they make the play. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Aaron Bracho. That's a line shot for a base hit. So one on now with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Dean. 0 for 1, rounded out the first time around. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's one.
He's up.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We move on to inning number 4. The Chihuahuas out in front, 2-1. It's the start of the 4th, and now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
Hey!
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On a line for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Oh, great stop. Off balance speed. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time.
Now batting, left fielder.
On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Ryan Wilson. First time up was a pop-out.
0-1.
Swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. Safe, and they lead by 2 now.
The batter number 3.
Well, he showed great effort to lay out for the dive. A split second quicker on the jump, and he probably could have made the catch. Reyes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike. 1 out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. But no chance for the out. Batter takes first on the strikeout. 3 pitches and that AB ends in a strikeout. Might want to try and battle a bit more. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Brett Sullivan. The 0-1. Grounder to third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate, and it gets by. 1 runs in, coming around third. Nicely done, brings home 2. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. At the plate, Kai Murphy. Foul ball there. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. A two-run shot, his second of the night, and they add on. It's 7-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. The lineup flips over. Forrest Wall digs in now. Fly out to center field. And makes the simple catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
Next up, Mason McCoy. 1 for 2.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 down and nobody aboard. Top half of the 4th. On the ground, right side. That one finds its way through. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Yuli Gurriel. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Ground ball to short. Gauthier. There with plenty of time. Inning over. But 9 batters in the inning. 5 come around to score. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. El Paso ahead in this game, 7-1. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And now at the plate, David Bodie went deep in last night's ball game. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Back-to-back base hits. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. Cracked a double the first time at bat. And a base hit right there. As they throw up the stop sign at third. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Grounded out the first time up. Swing and a rocket. Is this one going to go? Snags it on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. To third now, but safe. And a run comes in to score. He executed the sac fly with the bases loaded and no outs. Kept the line moving, and maybe the next hitters can knock in more runs.
Now
digging in for the Comets, Cody Hosey. Grounded out to short the first time. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score, the runner from third. It's 7-3. Tag out. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but they get the out at third. So a runner aboard, Dalton Rushing, getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball left field. Racing over to make the catch. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. We're back here at the ballpark. Top five, Ben Gilman here, and leading it off, Gavin Sheets. Fouled off left side. Skies this one to center. Bracho on the way over. Makes the grab, one down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Dungan lays off down low, digging in for the third time. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
1-1. Ball.
One out and the base is empty. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Tracks it down for the out. So digging in,
now
Brian Wilson.
Left fielder,
drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Wilson measures 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick in 2023.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ripken Reyes.
Yeah.
Pitch is in there. 0-2 now. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Oh, 0-2 now. Got it. Third out. One runner left on base, but they're still in front. 7-3. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Comets bat.
The right fielder,
Chris Newell now at the plate.
Newell.
Ground ball to second. Reyes. And plenty of time to first. And now, Aaron Bracho. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a liner to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So up next, Justin Dean.
Dean.
Rips this one to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
That's the most efficient you can be. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. They go down 1-2-3. Top of the 6th, stepping to the plate for El Paso, Brett Sullivan. Fastball in for a strike. Fly ball down the line. Newell moving to the left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Now it's the right fielder, Kai Murphy. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Fly ball to right. That one down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The center fielder,
Batting order
number
turns
27,
over. Digging in, Forrest Wall.
Wall.
In there for strike one. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
And the next batter, Mason McCoy.
McCoy.
Pitch in the dirt. Move to first. Murphy gets back easily. 1-0 and the pitch. Late swing, fouled it off. Murphy leads off of first with 2 out. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Gets him swinging. So 1 hit is all they get. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th inning. The Chihuahuas lead it 7-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Austin Gauthier.
Gauthier.
Line drive for a base hit right field. Runner on base to start the inning. David Bodie, the next to hit. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up for the Comets, Ryan Ward.
Ward.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Fly ball left field. Wall on the move to the alley. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Man on at first. The batter now, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
Swing lifted to left field. Pretty deep. And that's the 3rd out. 1 runner left stranded. They're down 4. It's a 7-3 ball game. All set for the start of this inning. And now the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Oh, 1 now. Just missed.
Damn.
And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one to right. And it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2. The throw in. Into second now with nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So a runner aboard, digging in for the Chihuahuas, Gavin Sheets. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Wastes no time on this one, and they add a pair. It's 9-3, and they tighten their grip on the lead with that homer. Some hitters are just so good at covering the outer half of the plate. He did very well to extend his arms and use a whole lot of torque to pull that one up and over the wall for the homer. And now it's going to be Clay Dungan. Now this is a laser to left. And a lunging grab. Great job to make that catch. He wanted to stay upright and keep it from going past him. But that lunging effort brought him off his feet. Outstanding focus to hang on to it. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Ryan Wilson.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Fouled off down the right side. That misses. Ball one. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Next one's popped in the air into right. That's out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Ripken Reyes.
Next up for the Chihuahuas, Ripken Reyes. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. This one is labeled. And it's gone. That one felt good. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 10-3. He had some headwinds to deal with on that one, but he got enough behind it to push it over the fence. That is a great swing. That was a low 90s fast. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Nick Frosso is done, and this is one you'd like to forget as a pitcher. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Luis Garcia. He can really bring the heat. Sullivan stands in now and watches strike one. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Here in the top half of the 7th. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Fights it off. We'll see another. And here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
That's inside.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3rd out, that'll end the frame. But they had the power bats working this inning with 2 home runs leaving the yard. And it is now 10-3. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Gurriel steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Late swing, foul to the left. The Chihuahuas up big in this game. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. On the ground, out to short. On to first.
He's out.
2 gone now. And now the right fielder, Chris Newell. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
0-1.
On a line. And that's a base hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Efrain Contreras departs, and a decent effort in this spot start. Back with a new pitcher in just a minute.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Paso,
pen comes the right-hander, Brian
number
Hoeing.
78.
Has a great slider with tons of movement.
Hoeing.
We head back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Justin Dean. He's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times. Swing and a miss. Strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Austin.
Coming up to the dish
Gauthier.
for Oklahoma City, Austin Gauthier. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. This one in the air to right. Murphy settles under it as they escape the bases loaded jam. This one is pretty well in hand at this point. 8th inning coming up next. El Paso with the lead, 10-3. We're in the top of the
Leading off
8th.
for the
Stepping to the
Chihuahuas,
plate for El
the right
Paso,
fielder,
Kai
number
Murphy.
4, Kai
Garcia, 38 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hey! 0-1.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Some nasty action
0-2.
on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Forrest Wall. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Foul ball there. On 0-1, the delivery.
0-1.
Here's a grounder right side, and that squirts through. And that's a 1-out single. And he's been scuffling
Now
at the plate in this game, but that
shortstop,
helps.
Mason
Rolled over on that one a bit, but still
McCoy.
managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Mason McCoy digs in now. Grounder might be 2. Oh, and a great flip.
Yeah.
There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And that one fouled off. McCoy leads off of first with 2 away. That one ripped, but foul. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Way out front for strike 3. 1 runner left aboard, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. All set for the bottom of
Leading
the
off,
eighth.
the
Stepping to
third
the plate for
baseman,
Oklahoma
David
City, David Bodie.
Bodie.
Now this is lifted to center, and that'll get down for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting.
So
First
here's the
baseman,
cleanup hitter,
Ryan
Ward.
Ward.
Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Swinging into the wind there, and it's tough to cut through it right now. That
The
might have
left
gotten out of here
fielder,
with
number
calmer
9,
conditions.
Eddie Rosario.
Runner at first, Eddie Rosario getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. Runner at first, one away. Swing, and this one towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Hosey.
Cody Hosey will hit next. 1 for 3. In the air, out to right. And that'll wrap this inning up. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 9th inning coming up. El Paso ahead in this game, 10-3. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
Ball 1. 1-0. That's ball
Wise
2.
to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up.
That's ball 3.
There's a strike. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. This pitch popped up. Ward has this one sized up. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So digging in, Clay Dungan.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Now batting.
Man at first with one gone.
Ryan
Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Ryan Wilson. Fly ball to left, down the line. And there's 2 away. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Ripken Reyes. He's already homered in this ballgame. Grounder to short. And it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Sullivan stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the dirt, but blocked. On to second, but it's thrown away. It can be hard to stay mentally locked in when you're getting blown out. Part of growing as a ball player for him is learning to deal with adversity. Swing and a miss, got fooled on that one.
Strike. That's ball 3.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Next up for the Chihuahuas, Kai Murphy. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. It drops in, gets away a little bit. One run is in. Another run scores, and they now lead by 9. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Forrest Wall.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0. Hey!
In the air to left. It falls in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Mason
2 outs and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Mason McCoy just misses the inner half.
Hey! 1-1.
Next pitch, in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. That stops the bleeding, inning over. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up in the bottom of the 9th. The Chihuahuas lead it 13-3. So bottom of the 9th, here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Grounder left side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Digging in for the Comets, Chris Newell. And a base hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Next up for the Comets, Aaron Bracho. And that is a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Justin Dean. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1 offering. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Now batting, the shortstop, Austin Gauthier.
So down to their final out of this one. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, David Bodie. Right through there for a strike. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Bases loaded, 2 down. They're down to their final strike of the game. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. This one the other way. Could be extra bases. 1 run comes across, 2 runs across. And safe at second with a 2-run double. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Brian Hoeing won't go any further. And on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
righty reliever out of the pen, Stephen Cole goes to work with runners on second and third. Ryan Ward, the next to hit. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. This one carrying. And that will do it. (13-6) the final score. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are.